stay hydrated. Like I was saying before, you guys, it's guaranteed we're gonna have troubles in the world, but last 2 months actually, I've had some of the worst anxiety that I've had in a long time. And it got so bad to the point that I had to just disconnect and go on a really long walk and understand what was happening within me. And I think it started because I wanted an opportunity and I didn't get it. It kind of crushed me. I'm not used to getting, I hate rejection. But as I started praying more and trying to understand why it was so personal, and I realized that a lot of my anxiety was coming from trauma when I was a little kid. And no hate to anybody, but sometimes our families, they're all broken people, right? But I grew up in an environment where performance and excellence was required. And so I started building reflexes and responses to words that I had to be excellent. And it didn't really affect me as a kid because I was just a happy-go-lucky kid. But in adulthood, I constantly hear those voices. You have to be excellent. You cannot fail. You have to hold the standard higher for yourself than anybody. And all it did was make me absolutely sensitive to failure. I took rejection very personally because I didn't know how I could get rejected because I gave my best. I give my best every time. And so I was praying and I was asking God, what is wrong with me? And he told me that you are judging yourself on all of the wrong standards. You think that you have to meet some standard of the world. I didn't call you to meet that standard. I called you to delight in me. I called you to find your comfort in me. And when you have the wrong standards, you're going to fall short every time. But if you have the right standards, which is that you are a child of God, you cannot fail because God loves his children. So I'm here to tell you today, guys, if you have massive anxiety, I ask you, I beg you, take the time to talk to God and ask him to reveal the sources of that anxiety. Because I've been having these revelations these last couple weeks of why I am the way I am. And I don't like myself sometimes. But you know what? I realized I was on the wrong standard. Some of you guys are judging yourselves on the wrong standards, and that's not fair to you. You're a child of God. Okay? So promise me after today, if you struggle with anger, if you struggle with depression, if you struggle with self-loathing, if you struggle with suicidal thoughts because you feel like you cannot meet the standards of this world, I implore you, ask God to reveal to you why you feel those things. And he will tell you. He will reveal to you why. And then the cool thing is that he gives you an answer to get out of it. Okay, guys, you're so loved. You're at the right place at the right time. You really are. Pastor Wayne loves you. We love you. All these bands are here for you tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to keep this going. You guys still out there?